Oh, I was not expecting Neith. I was expecting Bellina. Interesting. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I still got, shield. Oh, and that's why we play Osiris, boys. We get the early pressure like that. Whew. Alright, off to a really good start. I guess I'll explain Osiris's kit for those of you who don't know and are looking to play him just because he's got a skin. For those of you who are unaware, Osiris's passive is built around him using his abilities. As you can see right there, I have my full passive. And the cool thing is, on the Leonardo skin, you start glowing with mutagen, which is hilarious. But anyway, the more stacks of your passive you have, the more damage mitigation stacks you do have, which means you are naturally tanky the more stacks of your passive you have. And your first ability is what you'll be leveling up second, is a very low cooldown slow, which when paired with your 2, if you hit an enemy god with your 1 and then hit them with the 2 will slow them more, while also granting you extra speed. The 2 will always grant you extra speed on hit of an enemy god, or any enemy in general, while also, I don't know if it debuffs them, debuffs the enemy, unless they're like hit with the 1. It might have to be they're hit with the 1, I'm not 100% sure, but I do know that this is a character you play when you want to bully into solo lane very early. As you can see, I just have incredible pressure. She can't really do anything, and, well, you just get the push. When you're playing Osiris in the solo lane, you're definitely going to max your 2 first. It hits pretty hard, and it will be your main device for wave clearing, and it will also make sure you can chase down your opponent if they try to get away from you. Or if you need to rotate over a little bit faster, you can run up to a jungle camp and just hit it with your 2, and you'll be on your way. What I think I'm gonna do is, do I have enough for boots? I'm not 100% sure. I think I'm gonna go grab blue while it's up so she doesn't try and steal it. I think I'm just going to stay in lane, apply as much pressure as I can, and then I'll go back and get boots. I would have waited for Fenrir, but I don't want my blue to be stolen. And I already have decent pressure on the lane, so I don't really have to worry. Osiris's 3, which is his tether. Once you tether the opponent, which I should have waited for the Neith jump, that's my bad. I should have seen that coming. I do need to be playing a little more careful. I've been doing good, so their jungler might be looking for a gank. Your tether will apply mitigation to their damage, so they will not be hitting you as hard, and if they stay in the tether long enough, you stun them, which is pretty good. Which means you can slap your 1 into them and hit them with your 2, and they will not get away from you. They just die. Now your ultimate with Osiris will give you full passive, which another quirk with the passive is it gives you max... it doesn't make it... I'm sorry, I'm just trying to play the game and also tell you what this character does, and it's not working out. So what your passive does is, when you have full stacks, you do not have the penalty for autoing and running, so basically you can just auto and run at them without, you know, the movement speed penalty. And considering your kit already gives you some extra movement speed, it's pretty good. Now considering I have not went back to get full boots and I'm still bullying this Neith pretty hard, I'm just going to go ahead and back so I can get my boots. Don't think she's going to be able to pressure that hard, and she ulted for no reason. It's a good thing to get her ult down and take it while I'm already in base. I think I'm going to grab some pots just so I can stay in lane a little bit longer. What I could have done is I could have grabbed Chalice, which I should have, now I think about it, but since I'm slapping this Neith so freaking hard, I don't really need it. I'm just bullying her, and that's what you do with Osiris. In the early game, you just bully your lane opponent as hard as you can. Now, to be fair to Denise, their jungler hasn't really come to help her, but even if he did, their jungler is Makasora, he would just try to pop ult on me, and then I can just ult on top of him. And if he's building any lifesteal at all, which, considering he's Makasora, he probably is, he would get 0 the healing, because when you hit someone with your ult, their spirit leaves their body, and they just don't get the heal anymore. So, for characters like Anubis, you definitely want to dive them with Osiris. So your team doesn't have to worry about them healing. Still buy anti-heal when fighting Anubis. For the love of God, buy anti-heal when fighting Anubis. But still, if you just need to dive the Anubis, Osiris is your guy. And as you can see, we have full passive, and when I auto, I do not have the movement speed penalty for autoing. And you can see there, the 2 slaps so hard. Now, you have a couple stacks of your passive, and it only uses up every successfully landed basic attack. Or auto attack, whatever you want to call it. And another good thing about Osiris, ooh, she's dead. Oh, no, she's got some healing. I do probably want to go into a Brawler's Beat Stick, just so we can negate some of her healing. That will be nice. But a thing with Osiris is, what was it? Oh yeah, he has a cleave on his autos, which is very nice. You should pretty much just out-clear your lane opponent unless they also have a cleave. Or if their cleave is better than yours. But I think you have 2 cleaves, which is more than most enemy gods. Neith just stole that kill. But it's okay, we're gonna beat up this Neith a little bit. It just means Neith can't ult me, which is nice. I missed the 1 because I'm bad at the game. Doesn't really matter because the 1's going to come back up soon. The one thing about Osiris is he does not have extremely good sustain, though you can just go into a Soul Eater if you do want. Which means when you hit your 2, oh, okay, we're just going to hop out of that. Try and get the stun off. Alright, fall back. We don't want to fight the jungler right now. It's not exactly a fight we need to be picking at the moment. Though, because of our tether, he wouldn't have done much damage to us anyway, plus our passive, giving us the extra mitigation. Now I'm gonna go for my blue, so I can have the extra cooldown, and the junglers took our blue. Okay. It doesn't really matter. I have a mana pot, so I can stay in lane. She jumped back for no reason. I guess she thought I was gonna go for her. But now we have successfully maxed our 2. Neith is gonna sit there instead of backing. She's just gonna relax and try to remind herself that you only have to fight the Osiris for right now. Stop that. This is my wave. You're not allowed to have none. Now I'm just gonna back and get Glad Shield. Gladiator Shield's gonna give us a small power spike, and also we can just run it underneath and she cannot hurt us. She will never hurt us ever again. Now let's go into a Brawler's Beat Stick to shut the Neith up with her healing. That is not allowed, considering they have 3 auto attackers in Bakasora, Bellona, and Neith. We will be upgrading our shell to get the block stacks. That will be extremely useful. Unfortunately, mid is being, you know, hurt.
Attack my target.
Be careful, left. Retreat left lane. Left lane.
Alright, thank you. I'm coming. I do kind of want to help out the Hera.
Your middle tower is under attack.
If I rotate over, it will force Neith into an awkward position to where I have rotated, but she is not rotated yet. Now we are gonna just run at them. We are going to ult there to avoid the Bacchus stun. We really don't want to get hit by that. We got the kill, and Fenrir cleaned up the Bacchus. Gank right lane. Yeah, we can do gold right now. Gold is a good call. Neith is not going to get much off of that because Neith is so, you know, behind. And as soon as I show up in lane again, I'm going to have more gold than she will, and I'll have the Brawler's Beat Stick. And I've got the extra gold from the Oracles right there. Do not have enough for the Brawler's Beat Stick, but I am on my way back to the lane. Neith has not gotten too much off of that. I did get a kill there, so I did get some decent XP. We are going to lose to tier 1, unfortunately, but it was still a good rotation for me. Neith did not get to participate in any team fighting. She is a level above me now, which is fine. I'm still going to bully her hard. My ult is almost back up already. Neith is extremely scared of me, refusing to come near me, using her escape while I'm not even looking at her. Wow, you're just really scared of me.
Attack my target! Someone's in a hurry!
I'll be in front.
An ally has been slain!
And now we just run at the Neith and make her run.
Wait out!
She will be teleporting back to tower, but it's not gonna matter. Now let's do some damage to the tower.
Bro, your friends need to watch.
Now we can pick a few different relics. I'm not sure what we want to pick.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower.
Be careful, right. We need
Careful,
wards.
right? We do need some wards. But they just bought some wards, so I'm gonna ward over here.
Help us survey the battle from afar.
Try and steal the blue, which I did.
Not today.
Oh, Neith. Oh, Neith. We're gonna say thank you, because that was a very good ult. We stole the blue and got the Neith. Very worth spending the ult there. They're doing pyro. I'm going to get the totem. That way we get 2 objectives right now. Alright, did get some gold from that. Thank you, team. And we will back here. We are in a very good position. We cleaned up a Neith kill by ulting in on her, trying to get her precious blue buff, but she did not, so I'm going to go into a magic defense. Let's see. Let's go into a pestilence, since they do have the Sylvanas. We do not want their team to be getting much healing from the Sylvanas. Not that it's really gonna matter, but we just want to make sure that they don't get away with something stupid that we could have easily prevented by buying anti-heal. So, as our solo laner, and our designated tanky boy that will just never die, I shall buy the Pestilence, because I am a team player. Now back into the lane, we're gonna go kill Neith again, because what is she gonna do? Stop that, there's a lot of archers. And they're gone. One sole archer survived. Oh, Neith has rotated. I'm going to use my 2 so I can get there a little quicker. That puts me up to 505 speed. I am coming to kill the Neith. Unfortunately, I missed that ability, but I didn't miss that one. I can ult if I need to, but I don't, because the one slowed her just enough for me to catch her before it ran out of the duration of the slow. I'm gonna come over and come help my team in the team fight. Let the Hera get the kill, because, you know, we don't want to steal. Alright, we stole that one, but that's fine. Now let's head back to our lane. we are gonna hit this because, you know, we want some of the XP. Osiris attacks and whatnot. Now we're gonna head back to lane so we can get some farm and get some gold, and then we'll head back when we can to try and finish our pestilence. For what? I guess Osiris here, we can try and kill him. Oh, he blinked.
Retreat.
Alright, I am gonna fall back because I do want to get my second relic and finish off the pestilence.
But I'll make it work.
Alright, we're gonna, let's see, let's get Thorns. Since we are gonna be a tanky boy, let's get the Thorns. Neith's back in lane, so we're gonna head over there and beat her up, because what's she doing there? She's not allowed to play the game. Not when Osiris is around. And now that I have Shell and Thorns, and when we get the opportunity, we will be upgrading Thorns. I'm not gonna group up on the gold, because I think my team can do it by themselves, and I'll keep Neith off of them, so she can't steal, for she is their team's ADC.
Not today.
We do want to keep the ADC off of the objective, and they did not need me. We got the Oni, which is very nice.
Sounds like your homies could use some help.
No.
Your enemy has been
We are kind of winning. Stop that.
Let's finish this. Shut down.
Not today.
But
I'll need to put in a little more.
what the? What you doing?
Really, this is pretty good.
I was.
Dude, come on.
That is very confusing to me. Hera is in desperate need of some help. Oh no, Hera's good. Hera's got it. She's got Argus.
An ally has been
I lied. Oh. Oh, I am so sorry. Let's see if I can come find them though. See if they get greedy.
strike hard.
I could probably kill them. I do have my Thorns and I have a health pot. See if I can find them. There's Bacchus.
Wait up.
No, I didn't think he had enough of that to stun me. Alright, I did scare them off. What? Okay, okay, I'm coming. I heard you. You didn't have to say it 50 million times. I hate people who do that. You're the bane of my existence. Now what do you want? What are we doing? Are we just giving the Osiris the blue buff? Is that what we wanted?
Someone's in a hurry.
Because I do appreciate it.
You're not getting away. Wait up.
I am on to you.
Oh, I'm not fighting that.
Attack my target.
We are gonna be ulting out. Pop the shell.
Righteous.
Unfortunately, we did die.
That guy down. Wicked.
And I think we are going to be buying a sledge since we will be diving their backline with ult in team fights.
Attack fire giant.
By the time they do get fire, I should be back alive, so it doesn't matter to me. Do put a sentry ward though, just in case. Or are we just getting pyro? Are we going for actual fire, or are you just getting pyro? Alright, they only got pyro. Good call, they're gonna go beat up the Neith for me. Why is Hera so low level? Neith is just dead.
Another bad guy down. Wicked.
Okay, well Neith is dead.
Let's finish this.
Pop off our ability so we can get, you know, our passive going. Pop. There's Bakasora. See if we can help out the Hera up, and there's Bacchus.
You're not getting away.
Get the stun on the Bacchus. This Aegis is down.
Enemy has
Bacchus
been
is
slain.
down in life. Bronchosaurus all the way over there, so we're not going to be able to catch him, really. I'm going to hit those so I can be a bit faster. There's Sylve, but he's not going to do anything. We have our Pestilence, so he can't really help. We're going to alert that Belna is been sighted.
Attack.
Alright, we're going to just move on to Sylvanas so he doesn't kill anybody. We're going to miss our one because we are terrible at this video game. We are going to ult to negate any healing that they would try to do there. And because of Hera, we are probably going to take the entire team. Okay, yeah, we're taking this tower. Alright, we have definitely won the solo. Hello, Bacchus. Sir, can you not get off of my team, please? Pop a shell from the team. And Bacchus is down. I am going to recall because I am low HP. Even though I am the solo laner, I probably could have helped Hera right there. I did need to go back and get my sledge. Oh no. Poor Hera. She did need to fall back. Nothing much we could have done. We were low HP. We may move into a more offensive item since we are pretty tanky. And we can already pretty much just negate whatever damage they want to do to us. Let's rotate to mid because we are needed there.
The enemy has been slain. Finish this. Stick around. Someone's in a hurry.
No problem, bud. That's what your solo laner's for. You go in and just ruin everyone's day. Okay, I'm gonna go grab blue since I do want the cooldown reduction that comes with it. And Neith is back in lane, which means we're gonna beat up the Neith. We do need wards.
Attack the Gold Fury.
Attack my target.
I'm gonna grab this. Alright, it's blue. Let's go grab the Neith real quick. Hello, Neith. Nice jump, Neith. Nice jump. Where are you going, Neith? Come here. Just gonna let me build up my passive? That's real nice of you. I'm not gonna walk into that.
Someone's in a hurry.
Not today.
Wait up.
Be careful, left.
I'm being careful. I'm tanky. I'm alright. Neith's not gonna push. She's too scared.
Underestimate a dude with none. Someone's in a hurry. Your friends need to watch it.
Yeah, I do need to rotate. Appears I got that minion wave and I'm gonna... Yeah, there was not much I could do there.
Bro, that sucks.
I was not expecting to run into Baka. I thought it was Neith. But that's fine. Let's try to get something to help us out. Let's get the Heartseeker. Blankasaura should be dead. Yep, they focused him because of his ult. Which is good on the team to focus Blankasaura. He would have had a decent effect on a team fight if they didn't just get him out of the way. And he did lose ult on that, which means he does not have full minions. Yes, we do need to grab fire up. Be careful, Neith is there. She knows you're there. Sobek is not very healthy, so he doesn't need to be tanking fire, and I will be back in to get the fire giant buff, which is real nice. I will be on my way to try and stop them from stealing. Don't know if I'm going to make it. And our team was able to secure it, thank goodness. Bacchus is going to walk away. I'm going to grab the shrine because I'm not throwing. I am going to assist on taking this objective.
Someone's in a hurry.
We are going to reach level 20 off of that. Where is Neith?
You bet I'll be out.
We are going to tether her.
Never underestimate a dude's
And
gunshots.
she's just dead, man. There's nothing she can do there. I'm going to follow the Fenrir since he is kind of squishy. I don't want him dying. He will be hitting extremely hard.
Strike hard.
Thank you, Fenrir, for the free kill.
Another bad guy down. Wicked.
And Hera was able to clean up Bakasora, getting him out of the picture. Alright, Hera was able to shut Bacchus up.
Enemy has been slain.
Okay, we did not need to ult there.
Attack my target.
I am going to fall back. I am low HP. Hopefully the team can clean up. I did hit him with my 2. Thank goodness the team hit him.
Whoa! Total wipeout.
And we de-assigned them decently easily. I am going to be buying a ward. And we're going to hop onto the skateboard just so we don't throw. Let's see, where should we ward? I don't know, we'll keep it. We keep it for now. So just gonna go ahead and reset our passive.
Wait up.
It's not gonna be helping us if we only have one. So let's reset it. We're not scared of Belna. We have Shell and Thorns. And Belna's heavily an auto attack character. I'm not going to push too hard without the Sobek. Sobek does not want to push, so we're going to fall back. Just clear the waves on my lane. Scotty's already on the way, so I'm going to clear some waves that are up ahead. Proxy some waves.
Someone's in a hurry.
There we go. All nice and clear. Scotty was thinking the same thing, but I already beat her to it. There is a party in the right jungle, so we're going to head on over. We don't need to ward fire at the moment. The objectives are down. Here's Bakasora.
Someone's in a hurry.
Ult to try and catch him and get our passive going.
Wait up.
And I got stunned at the worst time.
The enemy has been
It's alright, we
slain.
do need to push here.
Attack my target.
If I didn't, if I hadn't wasted ult earlier, we could have done something.
Wow, you're an
But we are going to... Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Stop that. Start mitigating his damage for the team. And we just win. And everyone decided to ward in here because we are geniuses. And that is the game. Osiris is heavily a... Osiris is definitely an early game character. The earlier you can end the game, the better, because he will just be oppressing the enemy team as long as he, you know, can stay ahead. Once the enemies can catch up to him, though, he falls off a little bit, but he can still bully those who just don't know what to do. Unfortunately, the times we died were due to Bakasora just catching us off guard, which is unfortunate. But if we just played the times we found Bakasora better, maybe warded their jungle better, if I just warded better, honestly, I wouldn't have ever died. But with that, I want to thank you all for watching, and if you did enjoy, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know if you have any recommendations for gods and what roles you want to see them played in. And there are the stats for the game, and we'll be seeing you all in the next video. Take care, guys.